Hi everybody, I'm Gabby Wallace. But in this video, I want to share 5 of the strategies or secrets for improving your listening skills. So let's get right to it. Number 1, your mindset. The way that you think, whether it's positive or negative, makes a huge difference in your abilities to take action or to understand what you're hearing. If you go into a situation with a positive mindset, yes, I can do it. I am able to understand what I hear in English. I do have the skills and I have the motivation to improve my skills. I see myself improving every day. These are the kinds of phrases, these are the kinds of ideas that I want for you to have in your mind. Let's take a look at the second strategy. Listen, read, speak. When you listen, it's very helpful if you can use other activities to develop your listening skill. So I recommend finding materials where you can listen and read them. So you could start by listening only, don't read the subtitles, and then the second time that you watch the video, you can listen and read. You could use the Voice of America news. They often have listening and reading that you can do together. All right. The third is speak. So what I want you to try with this video or with my podcast is to first listen, then listen and read, then try a speaking technique that's called shadowing. What you do is you listen, and as soon as you can possibly repeat what you hear, I want you to say it. Okay? So you're going to be mimicking what you hear as fast as you can right after you hear it. All right? So in these 3 ways, you're going to develop your listening skills. Next, diversity. I encourage you to listen to a diverse set of materials. Begin listening to materials that are interesting to you, that fit within your interests. So if you're interested in soccer, listen to material about soccer or listen to an actual soccer game with English sportscasters or announcers. But I want you to push yourself to go outside of your interests and listen to a diverse range of materials. Why should you do this? Because of vocabulary. I want you to be familiar with a wide range of vocabulary. Next, guess first. I want you to guess what you think you're going to hear based on the situation or the materials that you expect. This activates your brain and you start thinking about vocabulary that you can expect. And that way that vocabulary is fresh in your mind and your brain doesn't have to work so hard to dig it up. Last point, understand the big ideas. So the first thing that I want you to think about is the big picture or the framework of English. But what I mean is we have to get used to things like the rhythm of English, how we chunk phrases together. We have to get used to the stress that we put on certain parts of a phrase, the stress that we put on certain syllables in a word. You have to get used to also the sounds that we're going to hear within the words that maybe you don't have in your native language, like the TH sound or the R or the L or maybe the P or the B sounds. I know in other languages these may not exist. So this is what I call getting used to the big picture or understanding the big picture so that you have a framework to understand how English is special. And when you learn new ideas or new words, you can organize all of these things in your brain. And when we organize, it helps us to remember. All right? So these are 5 secrets for listening success.